Alright, we out here. Sunday, July, what is it, 6th? If I'm doing this everyday workout thing, I guess I will include this. So yesterday, did nothing. Lazy piece of shit. Ate pizza, watched movies, got like 3,000 steps, which is fucking horrendous. So Sunday, we're doing kind of a hike / trail run with Miss Dingus back there. This guy's about a little over 7 miles or so. So we'll probably get 7 to 8-ish. Might kind of round it off. But yeah, so this is kind of the Sunday, more of this zone 2-ish day, low intensity, longer duration, but also just kind of have fun, whatever my body's feeling that day. If I want to do a road run, if I want to do a trail run, if I want to do a hike, whatever, have fun with this. But let's just see if we can keep that heart rate at least in zone 2 for 45 plus minutes for today. And I'll jump in here every few miles or so. It's already a fucking toasty one. We got out a little too late. Pretty cool view though. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, see you when I see you. It's Denver out there. This is, here's by far the worst part. It's over at send it. Over at North Table and Golden. We go counterclockwise, so it's steep as a motherfucker going up. At least 69% grade. I mean, look at this, 134 and fucking, and that's me just walking. I tried to jog this 2 weeks ago, and like 30 feet, my heart rate got elevated. It's almost max. Whew. Bikers almost took me out. But anyway, yeah, I tried to, I usually do this with my girlfriend and we'll walk, and I'm like, if it wasn't for her, I'll be fucking running up this part. So I went by myself 2 weeks ago, and I got serious humble pie, because I tried to jog this, and fuck, dude, like 50 feet, my heart rate's at like 180, which is close to max for me at this old ass age of 33. But the nice thing coming down, it's like super nice and flowy. It's not too steep, because that's why I don't like going the other way, because it's so fucking steep that you can't really jog at all. You're just applying the brakes, and then your knees are hating you for the next week and a half. So we're almost at the somewhat peak of this, and then it's just kind of nice and flowy for the remainder of the, let's see, we just hit a mile here, so I think this is like 6 something. So we got a good 5.5 of just flowiness after this, which will jog the remainder. Woo! All right, I felt like a giant pussy, so I am running up the rest of this elevation. It's hot. I'm sweaty already. But we gotta do this shit. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pay attention so I don't eat shit. Yeah, dude, look at that. 174, and I went a fucking quarter of a mile. All right, now we wait for the girlfriend and jog the remainder. All right, got to the top, flatten out a bit, but check this shit out. Woo, pretty sweet, pretty sweet, pretty sweet. All right, so now I will jog for the remainder. It's gonna be so bumpy, so bear with me. Can this go better? No, that cannot. I'm stupid. I know I already said this, but I'm just gonna reiterate for anyone, for all 3 of you that might be following along, if this gains any traction. For these Sunday longer endurance things, please do something that is somewhat enjoyable. I appreciate and respect if you have to get on a treadmill for whatever reason, but have fun with this. I would much rather you do something that's slightly less optimal, but is more enjoyable. So even for me, like, not to talk shit, but when my girlfriend's here, I do have to slow down a bit. But that's okay, because again, the goal with this is just getting some good movement in, keeping that heart rate there for a prolonged period of time, and then enjoying yourself, man. My shoulder's getting tired. We don't talk about this enough, but it's like things that are enjoyable for you, it's going to be much, much easier to stay long-term consistent. And that is the biggest thing. Like, I think about it last night, dude, you cannot get anywhere with consistency and adherence. I understand that. We all want to find the hack, the magic to make the results come quicker. It's not fucking there, dude. It's not fucking there, I promise you. It's stacking days, a fuck ton of them. So you have to break down all the variables of like, what is gonna get in the way of me being consistent? So obviously, if it's something that you enjoy, you're engaged by, the probability of you staying consistent is so much fucking higher, dude. And especially for these, the Saturday, Sunday, long, slow endurance, it could be very, very fucking boring. So find something you enjoy. Find a group to do a trail run. Get into mountain biking, do some road cycling, do some fucking pickleball. I don't give a fuck. Just something that's keeping your heart rate elevated for ideally somewhere between 45, hour and a half or so. But yeah, a little under 2 miles here. I'll check back a little later because my heart rate's getting too high now. See that guy?
Oh.
Drinking some water? He's thirsty. He's just a thirsty boy.
Okay, take this video.
All right, we're at a little over 3 miles now. Kind of pro tip for those that do any of this running that want to include someone that doesn't run as much. It's a little nicer than saying isn't as good at running or whatever fuck. But what I generally do with my girlfriend here is, and this depends on the terrain, how like hairpin and bendy or whatever the fuck it is, basically how far out I can see. But I usually run in front of her about a quarter mile or so, and I turn around and meet up with her, and I'll do that a couple laps. So then when we end, I'm usually like 2 miles further than her with a little bit of a quicker pace. Is it a bit annoying? Sure. But this is a way to just get a little bit better kind of training stimulus with someone that doesn't run as much. And so you guys aren't frustrated, have a hard time kind of compartmentalizing. So like I just turned around, now I'm turning back around. She is here, did not get eaten by wolves or mountain lions, so we're good. Oh, because that shit won't happen under my fucking watch, motherfucker. But anyway, so sometimes I have a hard time with that too, even knowing that I want to have a good time. I'm like, fuck, I need to run faster, So this, what I'll do is I kind of appease that side of my brain while also being able to enjoy time with her, with us, whatever. So anyway, I'll see you in another mile. Then we're out there. Pretty cool. Whoa. We're going. Whoa. Ah! Shit. Oh shit. Whoop. Here we go. Alright. I'm gonna die. That's good. This backside of the mountain. There's the cores, the golden cores factory. Pretty cool. There's Denver again. Denver. All right, back on a little here. 9.3K. So I think we're about 6 miles, somewhere around there, right around 6 miles here. We have another like mile back to the car. So I'm gonna walk this little uphill segment and then try to jog the rest of it. But yeah, no, overall feeling good. Again, this is much slower than my normal pace. So just kind of cruising and telling my brain it's all good. Have a good time, run where you can run. And again, number one priority is just enjoying yourself out here. The only thing that is like watching for her is a little annoying is the amount of water I brought. I counted for when I run. Now you think, well, isn't it relative? You're running the same distance. Well, no, because the time I'm spending out here is much longer. So I'm like having to ration my water more. Like I'm thirsty as shit, but I'm like, I only got a little bit left. So I'm gonna wait till I get up here, finish it, and then run it back. But yeah, that's the only annoying thing. I do not drink as much water when I'm running this whole time. So thirst-wise, yeah, pretty fucking thirsty here. And it's just later in the day too than it was 2 weeks ago. So, but for funsies, I might put both my scores or whatever from 2 weeks ago in here just to kind of compare. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this off and then I'll catch you back at the truck. All right, I'm obviously not on the trail anymore. So my goal was to, do my last little update as I was finishing her back at the truck. But we had a little bit of an accident there. So when we were coming down the last kind of final stretch, I was ahead of my girlfriend a little bit, and I already did a million of these zigzags back and forth. So to be honest, I was kind of like, all right, I'm over this shit. Also ran out of water, so I was like, I'm fucking thirsty. I'm just gonna run back to the track. I'm gonna run back to the truck, and she'll meet me there in a couple minutes. No biggie. So I'm like running, fucking cruising nice and fast. And then like as I'm approaching the truck, I get a call for her. I'm like, oh god. So she fell. It wasn't too horrible. I'll leave a picture, but I thought she'd be more scratched up, but I think she hit herself pretty hard. And this is an area that I guess she broke her leg when she was younger, so freaked herself out. I ran back to her and kind of helped a little bit, but I was like, I can't, what do you want me to do? So then I just ran back to my truck and came to a parking lot that was closer. And again, I think she freaked herself out a little bit and ended up throwing up in the bushes. So not good always after a long run just because of dehydration. So we got her some water, electrolytes, bandaged her up. Now we're back home. Everything is all good. But yeah, so that was, and I'll put up here, I'm just looking on my phone, my Garmin stats data or whatever, but 8.46 miles. Dude, it took a long time. There was a lot of stops, and I didn't end up pausing my watch at all. Usually I'm like, oh, pause. And I'm like, dude, fuck this. It's not that serious. I just started it, and we stopped a bunch, and we took pictures, did other stuff. So 8.46 miles, that took us 2 hours, which ended up being like a 14-minute pace. But again, when I was actually running most of it, it was much quicker. But yeah, I didn't do any laps or any of that stuff. So anyway, still happy with it. Again, the goal with these Sunday things is just get outside, see if you can keep the heart rate elevated. If it's more cyclical cardio, cool. But again, I don't give a shit if you want to do pickleball or whatever. Enjoyment is huge on these days just because duration is long. So it just can become very boring. So do something that you like, feel engaged with. And also try some shit out, dude. Try hiking, try trail running, try road cycling, try mountain biking. Like, you don't know what you're going to stumble upon. And this has really helped me. And I've gone through different phases. I have a mountain bike now. I have a road cycle and I have Zwift and stuff. Because again, the more I learn about this cardio stuff, it is fucking important, dude, for general health and longevity. And I swear you'll just feel much, much better. It's not going to rob you of your fucking gains. None of you watching this are professional bodybuilders anymore or anyway. So shut the hell up. Do some fucking cardio. I promise it will only fucking benefit your life so much. But do stuff that's fun. Try out stuff. Go rent a bike. Join a club. Do all these things because it will just help with consistency, like I said when I was running. So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with Monday, which is going to be upper body 8.